Hey guys, before we get into the video real quick, I wanted to announce the winners of the Venom contest that I hosted right here on this channel. Just last month, we announced that Canadians can send in some artwork related to the character of Venom and have a chance to win an awesome prize pack related to Venom with a signed copy of the film by Todd McFarlane himself. And well, you guys sent in some amazing submissions, but these three, the names listed on screen right now, are the winners of the contest. So congratulations to these three contestants. You guys sent in some phenomenal artwork that was handpicked by Todd McFarlane himself. So congratulations. Some of you have reached back to me already. If you see your name right now and you haven't reached me, please do so. You can reach me. I've already emailed you, so make sure you email me back so that you can get your prize sent to you as soon as possible. And then last up, I wanted to mention that Venom is available now on 4K Ultra HD, Blu-ray, and DVD. So if you haven't had a chance to pick it up, you can definitely do so. It's available now. And with that said, enjoy the video. Welcome everybody to a brand new episode of That's a Wrap. I'm Caboose.
I'm End of the Answer.
And today what we got for you guys here is another episode of our Countdown to Endgame, the series where we bring you guys weekly videos talking about Avengers Endgame leading up to the release of the film this April. Now before we get into everything, I wanted to ask you guys, of course, if you could leave a like rating on the video as it shows your support, and we would really appreciate it. So if you could leave a like, that would be awesome. And with that said, well, today's episode is a special one.
Yes.
Because we've been talking about this for a couple of weeks now. We've been talking about this giveaway that we're going to be doing on this channel where you guys send in your topics for us to cover. And, well, we've picked a winner. So, congratulations to Ant2899. Your question is on screen right now. Thank you so much for everyone sending in your topics. It's been awesome.
Oh, man. I had to decipher through a lot of comments. It's a lot of fun, though. A lot of good theories, a lot of good ideas, giving us a lot of material. It was really hard to pick one winner, but thank you for the suggestion. We're about to highly debate this one because it's a big one. And just, I want to throw it out there to keep in mind, everybody, we're going to be doing this every single month. We will double, then triple the prize, and in the month the movie comes out, we'll have a grand prize.
That's right. So keep sending in your topics. You know, we're going to be doing this every single month, and we're going to be picking giveaway winners. So, first of all, Ant2899, if you're seeing this video, if you're watching this video, please reach out to us. You can send a message through me on YouTube's messaging system. I'm showing you on screen where exactly you go to do that. You can't do it on mobile, so make sure you're on the desktop version of YouTube if you want to send me a YouTube message. Or if you have Twitter or Instagram, you can shoot me a DM there. My DMs are
just
open.
Find a way to get us for your prize.
Yeah, that's right. So reach out, and we will get you your prize. So, what is the topic that we have today? Today we're going to be talking about whether or not the Avengers will either steal Thanos' or rip off Thanos' Infinity Gauntlet or create their own Infinity Gauntlet.
Right.
So let's jump into this. What do you think?
I think they will create their own. I think the avenue of going down Thanos' gauntlet is dead, whether it's destroyed, wielded to his arm, or right now they can't go looking for Thanos. They're trying to make another plan. Everything is an array for them right now. Everybody's all throughout the universe. Everybody's hurt, injured, whatever it is. Getting Thanos is not an option. So I think going down the road of getting their own, we know there's going to be some time travel aspect to this movie. That's going to play a factor.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. At this point, honestly, I don't even think they can get Thanos' gauntlet if they wanted to. Just like you said, it's pretty much welded to his arm. You know, after that snap, it's like burnt to a crisp, and half of his arm got burnt because of it as well. So I don't think there's a chance they're going to get his Infinity Gauntlet unless they want to rip his friggin' forearm off, you know? So I do think as well they are going to create their own. A lot of people have been speculating, you know, maybe Tony creates a suit that's designed to wield the Infinity Stones. I don't necessarily think that's going to be the case. I think it'll be more so a gauntlet that anyone can wield. Yeah, that way it's left up in the air a little bit.
Same here. I agree as well. It's not like Tony has in the hopper of Infinity Gauntlet suit ready to go.
Doesn't look like he's got anything going for him right now.
Although he can make a call to Friday, and underneath the ground she just starts making one. True. But because he's injured, he's in space, I don't think it's going to go down that route. I think either he'll make a suit or he'll just have another suit, like just another massive suit for another big day ready to go, like how he just called on Spider-Man. He just makes a call and it comes out. And then because it's not like physically on his arm, it's above the suit, he can wield it and he can hold it.
Maybe, yeah, that is definitely a potential possibility there. And yeah, I do agree. I don't think he's really got the resources right now, especially based on that trailer, to build a suit that would be designed for that. And it's hard because
all we have right now is this trailer to base off of, and more and more I'm reading the producers, Kevin Feige and all of them saying they are only showing us the first 15 minutes of the movie. So what we're seeing here is very early stages. Now, Caboose, the big debate as well, the big question mark is, How will they get the stones?
Yeah, so I mean, I had my previous theory. We talked about this in a previous episode about the fact that the Avengers, at least in what I think will happen, there will be teams of Avengers going back in time and retroactively stealing the Infinity Stones. Right. So Cap and his team go to the 40s to steal the Tesseract. Tony and Ant-Man, based on set photos, look to be in the events of Avengers 1, so they're probably there for the Mind Stone.
And so on.
And so on and so forth. Right. Yes. So I think that's how they'll get the Infinity Stones, if that's what's going to be happening.
So the reason there has to be some sort of aspect if they're going to go get them. But
You're on the fence on this.
I'm on the fence of it because I'm thinking about the time frame of the movie. We got a 3-hour movie here. There's a lot of loopholes, a lot of plot lines to close, a lot of things that has to happen. So, I mean, if they're going to
But it's a 3-hour movie.
Yes, it's a 3-hour movie. But getting the stones is not an easy thing. They're not going to pop in, from the future and, hey, man, can I have that stone? It's going to be a battle to get each one. Yeah. You're talking 5-10 minutes for each of these. There's 6 stones. You're talking about a half an hour, 45 minutes to an hour of just getting them to get the stones. Now, yes, that could be entertaining, but we know they're going to get them. How I think it'll play a bigger part is them going to get those stones. Will it disrupt the time continuum? Will other things happen in the Marvel universe because of this? I had that outside theory a little while back. Will it bring Killmonger back to life? Things of this nature. Like, there has to be a relevant reason. They can't just go fight this battle, get the stones, and nothing else occurs.
There has to be repercussions. There has to be consequences to time traveling and everything like that. And that's, that's a big factor as well in Doctor Strange's way of thinking and using the Time Stone. So, yes, I do agree. It is going to take up some time, but I think that is going to be the major play of the movie. That is where we will get our big third act. Like I said, a part of my theory as well was when they're going back in time to steal these stones, Thanos will be there. So original Thanos with the burnt arm will go back to the 40s to stop Cap and his team from stealing the Tesseract. And original Thanos that goes to get the Power Stone will stop whatever team that's going to Xandar to get the Power Stone. That
could be very interesting if they do that, but then we're just going to get 6 separate battles with Thanos that we know they're probably potentially going to win. Yes, it still makes for interesting theater, but I think they're going to do some sort of just fast forward or whatever it may be. They're going to get those 6 stones and have the gauntlet, and then we'll see what happens.
But I don't know. Everyone was on that same sort of on-the-fence feeling of Thanos doing exactly that in Infinity War. Oh, how much time is it going to take for him to get all the Infinity Stones? We know the Avengers are probably just going to win or whatever it might be.
You are very right, Caboose. But that was the first movie that this all happened. To do it again, I don't know.
I see what you mean. Yeah. To repeat this, I get it. But the added variable is that they're not just, willy-nilly running around the universe stealing the stones. It's the time travel and the repercussions that can come from that. So that's why I think that could be big. Another question, let's just say, okay, they're going to go back in time, they're going to steal the Infinity Stones, and they have this created gauntlet. Let's say that theory is correct, hypothetically.
Yes.
Who wields the gauntlet?
So I got 2 theories. I mean, obviously Captain America being the almighty God that he is. I actually don't have him. I've got a video. Video for future.
Oh my God.
I've got my theory around what Cap is going to do in the final act and what he's going to wield and what he's going to do.
Okay.
But I think it'll be Tony on top of the suit because it's not physically on his hand. He can hold it on top of the suit. He'll make some machinery. My outside theory, of course, to show how powerful she is Captain Marvel.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was leaning as well. Honestly, I don't know why I didn't think of Captain Marvel. In my head, I was like, yeah, it could be Tony because he'll wield it outside of the suit. It won't be that direct power that he's holding. And then also I thought that it could have been Cap because he's beyond kind of human capability. So maybe he'd have just a little, just enough power to wield it and use it to take down Thanos, but it would still be like a sacrifice. And honestly, although I don't necessarily think it will be if Captain Marvel wields it, I think if anyone else ends up wielding that gauntlet to take down Thanos, that will be the sacrifice for them. I think that character bites the dust.
Or to show how powerful they are. And I was also thinking, too, I truly don't think that if they do get the gauntlet and the Infinity Stones, it's not going to deliver the final blow to Thanos. I really don't.
Okay.
I think their Infinity Gauntlet, if they have it, whatever it is going to get destroyed because they still have to show how powerful Thanos is. And he has the, kind of, I guess you could say, the original Infinity Gauntlet. Them collectively as a team, they're going to find a way to beat Thanos. But it ain't going to be the gauntlet.
Okay, so maybe let me throw this your way. They create their gauntlet. Maybe somehow, some way, Thanos still has his gauntlet with the stones.
Yes.
This other created gauntlet destroys his. So then after that, whatever happens to the other gauntlet, it gets destroyed per your theory. And then, it's just normal Thanos, no Infinity Stones versus the Avengers.
I think that would be pretty old school final battle would be the way to go. The Infinity Gauntlet, I mean, it's just such a big variable and it's so damn powerful.
Yeah.
I think Thanos is going to be kind of destroyed, but if Avengers get one, it's definitely going to get destroyed. They're going to have to beat him a good old-fashioned way. And I will have that in a future video.
Okay. The big key here is that Thanos is injured.
Yes.
You know, based on what happened to him in Infinity War, whether it's getting stabbed by the Stormbreaker or having that Infinity Stone burning his entire arm, he is injured.
He definitely is, and it's good that they showed that because he is not, like, invincible.
Right.
But I think as the movie goes on, the second or third act, he will be healed. There will be time, and I think he will be healed.
I think, actually, it's going to be a huge factor of the fact that he's a little injured because that's how the Avengers will at least be able to stand a chance against them.
Well, I think they're going to stand a chance because they have like 50 people on their team.
That's true.
That's Marvel, but anyway.
That's true. All right. Well, hey, that brings the topic that we have here to an end. A great one at that. So thank you so much.
That was fun.
Thank you so much to the commenters who have been leaving their topics, and thank you so much to the winner. Once again, reach out to us and we will get you your prize. And with that said, we kick it to you guys now. Do you think that the Avengers are going to steal Thanos' Infinity Gauntlet, or do you think that they're going to create their own? We want to hear what you guys have to say in the comments below. I'm sure you're excited to hear what people have to say.
Oh, man, I can't. This one's going to be highly debated.
Yeah, and with that said, I'm Caboose.
I'm End of the Answer.
And once again, if you could leave a like rating on the video, it shows your support, and we really appreciate it. And you can click on screen to make your way to one of the other videos on the channel, or you can click my logo to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please follow us on Instagram and Twitter and like us on Facebook. The links are in the description. Drop a like if you enjoyed, leave a comment if you have an opinion, and subscribe if you're new.
That's a wrap.